It's Danielle's birthday last night. I'm going to bed quite late and I woke up this morning feeling very groggy. And the reason behind that is your brain builds up a chemical called adenosine, which basically builds up during the day. When it's at its peak, gets you ready for sleep. And your brain clears that by sleeping. So during your sleep, it gets rid of this chemical. When you get less than your normal 7 to 9 hours sleep, you've still got adenosine going around your brain. But there's things you can do to combat this. So one of the things you can do is get morning sunlight. So what you're doing when you get morning sunlight is it's not necessarily going to clear the adenosine that your body hasn't cleared due to lack of sleep. What it is going to do is going to basically hit the reset button on your circadian rhythm. So it's almost, say if you've got a 16-hour wake window, it's hitting the reset button on that, so that 16 hours are starting now. And what that's going to do is that's going to prep you for a better night's sleep tonight. And in addition to that, it's also going to turn on the part of your brain that says it's daytime, it's time to wake up. You'll be more alert, more energy, and it does that by speaking to different regions of the brain that are responsible for regulating hormone, body temperature, heart rate, attention, and alertness. So it's sending a lot more stay awake signals than it is go to sleep signals. And in addition to that is where caffeine comes in. So if you've now got your brain and circadian rhythm into its daytime stay awake state, what caffeine does is block those adenosine receptors so that you're not getting that tired signal as well from the adenosine. So that's what adenosine does. It builds up throughout the day, and towards the end of the day, you've got a lot of adenosine in your body, and that's your signal that it's time for bed. So by getting up early in the morning and getting sunlight upon wakening, you're not having your body guess whether it should be awake or asleep. By getting out in sunlight, you're telling your brain, right, time to wake up. And then if you need to, by having caffeine, you're blocking your adenosine receptors, which also tell your brain that you're not as tired as you are, and you just set yourself up for a good night that night. So nothing can replace the sleep that you've lost, but you can put things in place just to help make it a little bit easier to manage through the day.